Yo, what's up? So today, I'm here to talk about a killer that I feel like deserves more attention than they should right now, and that is, of course, Idol. Now, Idol is probably the best killer in the game, and I'm here to explain why, just for a moment. He has 6.5 speed, has 2 out of 10 terror days, which is a big terror days, but that doesn't matter really. Um, he has a decent lunge, which feels longer than it should sometimes. It says 2 ms, but I swear sometimes it feels way longer and huge and bigger actually. Like the lunge hitbox is something else. And even though he gets punished for missing severely, he still is able to catch up with survivors because his speed. And so that's where I want to talk about his, abilities now and his passive ability. Obviously, his active ability is that he is able to detect all survivors afflicted by the obsession, which you have to manually give to them one by one. You're able to detect him. It'll last 2 seconds. In my opinion, it should be a bit longer. I feel like it should be at least 3 or 4 seconds, but that's just me. And it goes through, it'll negate any undetectable, as it says right there. So if you're an Adriana, even if you don't move, the idol can still detect you with his active ability for 2 seconds. Really good for whenever you're trying to look for like somebody, like anybody who's undetectable. The last 2 survivors and one is undetectable, well then you can just detect with your ability if you have it and go towards them, unless of course they run away in advance, but still you have an idea of where they are. Now let's talk about his passive ability, which is where the huge part of his kit comes from. So whenever he obsesses somebody by interacting with the icon at the bottom left, survivors are afflicted with obsession, and they do generators 20% slower, and that is for if they just, it's basically for almost the whole game, because let me tell you why. Once you obsess a survivor, they have that permanently on them for however long until you down them, and then you have to give it to them again, because when you down a survivor with obsession, it gets rid of it. You have to and then you'd have to give it to them again. But this 20% is so good that I don't think people realize how big 20% is. Shout out to somebody in the unofficial Daybreak 2 pro server that I'm in right now. So somebody said, shout out to them. If what the game says is true, mind you, this is if what the game says is true, it's going down 20%. Then that would mean, from looking at this here, 10 repair goes to 8, 9 repair goes to 7.2, 8 repair goes down to 6.4, 7 repair 6.7, 5.6, 6 to 4.8, 5 to 4, 4 to 3.2, 3 to 2.4, and 2 goes down to 1.6. If you don't realize how much of a difference that is a huge repair difference in Daybreak terms, because in Daybreak, doing a generator takes a long time. It feels like it takes an eternity. And you add somebody, let's say you give a looper this, and this is why I always enjoy giving, I always give loopers obsession first, is because I know I won't chase them, but they're going to be on the gen longer than they should. And it gives me a bit more time to find the at least gen rushers, of course, or if I want to find someone who is like a support. And it gives me some time to look around, see what I can do, and so figure out what side I want to gen lock, and it slows the game down as well for your favor, in your favor, of course. And that's why I feel that his obsession passive is what makes him so good. Just very good. Also, he has the second part to his passive is, of course, whenever you down an obsessed survivor, you get they start out with 7% bleed out. It really doesn't make a huge difference. Instead of 100, after you kill them, you get a temporary speed boost, which in my opinion, it's not a huge speed boost. It's like, I don't know how long it lasts, but it's not that huge of a difference, to be honest. What I like about his chase is that he also vaults 15% faster. Now, this to me is honestly a great part of what makes him just amazing in in most chases against any gen rusher, of course, or even looper sometimes too, because all you really have to do is just hold W most of the time. Sometimes, not all the time. You can still mind game with him just because of his speed. But the fact that you're able to vault 15% faster anytime is also just great, really great about him as well. It's unlike Polluted, where even though Polluted is 20% faster, it requires them to be, they have to have stepped in the pool and have to infect the vault and all that stuff. And honestly, that's a requirement. For this person though, for this killer, no requirements needed. You just vault 15% faster. That's it. Now, granted, You're still able to loop him normally if you know how to, loop well, but you're going to be using a bit more stamina in chase than you normally would because he is faster and he is able to vault faster as well. So just those two things combined, it makes him such a menace to just go against in chase, in my opinion. Honestly, actually, not even in my opinion, just in general, I should say. Another thing is he is considered a jack of all trades. So you can either start chase with him or you can go for a genlock route as well. I prefer to go with the genlock route, because it's the more effective way. And even though he is not like somebody like Watcher or Android, he excels in so many and almost all the maps in Daybreak. Whereas, Watcher and Android are very map dependent because on Perchton, a genlocker is not really gonna do as well because number one, they can see you from far away, so they have enough time to react. And number two is that most of the time people are gonna be waiting for you to go far away, and then they do the generator and you're going back and forth, and because it's such a big map, these generators are a bit farther apart than normal. So that's why I feel like, even though Watcher and Android and all the other genlock killers are pretty good in their own way, it's not where their chase is just downgraded because of some of these maps loops, unfortunately. But with Idol, he's able to just do anything. He's able to chase, he's able to slow the game down, he's able to slow them down on generators, and that's all that matters, right? And it's, as I said before, the obsession is permanent on them, and they have it for basically however long until you down them. It honestly works in your favor by a ton. I will say, the one map that I feel like he does not do great on, or at least the maps that he doesn't do very great on, is Perchton and I think St. Anne's. Now, St. Anne's is debatable, but the only reason why I say this is because they're big maps, but even though he has a good enough speed, they are very much far away from each other sometimes. And if you don't have control of on St. Anne's especially, if you don't have control of either side or the middle, you're gonna be kind of a bit screwed. But either way, he still is able to win on almost every map just fine. It's pretty much insane how much pressure he has. And so this whole video, I'm going to be showing my matches, showcasing you guys how my matches go. Some of them are going to be full 8-man lobbies. One of them is going to be probably a 7 or 6-man, but this is just to showcase how good and how well you can genlock with him. Even if sometimes the gens are farther apart from each other, you could still hold a genlock because you know that they all have such slower repair. It's wild to me how much attention this killer doesn't get. And I've seen the argument some people make that he's not the greatest killer, or he's able to be looped and this and that. Now, from what I've seen from a lot of idols, is that they are playing him wrong. Okay, there's a lot of mistakes I see a lot of beginner idols do, even intermediate ones as well. The most common one I see is people chasing after the obsessed person first. That is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to obsess the person, like for example a looper is, as an example, right? Or a gen rusher, if you want to go that route. You can either do either or. I prefer loopers because I know I'm not going to chase them first, but I'd rather have them sit on a gen longer and basically suffer the consequence of playing a looper, because anybody knows that if you play a looper and you know that most loopers have low repair, you're sitting on that gen for quite a while. Now imagine you have an idol in your match, you're sitting on that gen for an extra 3 or 2 minutes, or 4 minutes if you're a Nathan or a Sarah, which in Sarah Vera, but I mean that's on your fault, to be honest. What I'm trying to say is that what you should always do first is you should always obsess, have a game plan, just a small game. It's simple enough, right? Start it off simple. I would personally prefer to obsess loopers first. That way you're able to find any other gen rusher you can, if there is one. If there's not, this is even better, because idol also excels if everybody in the lobby is just a support or a looper as well, because like I said, obsession gives 20% repair, obsession gives 20% repair slowdown. So everybody's going to be doing a gen for way longer than they should, and it slows the game down tremendously. So you should always prioritize going for obsessing the loopers first. That way you can have time and you can basically slow them down for quite a bit. Most of the time they lose patience. I don't know why, but sometimes I'll have games where the survivor just is like, oh my gosh, I'm on this generator for so long, I'd rather just run out and have the killer try and chase me. And it sometimes works. It rarely happens, but sometimes it happens, and I just laugh. I kind of just find it funny. The reality is that he's supposed to be able to do everything, basically. He's able to chase, he's able to genlock well. You just have to know when and what to do with his obsession, right? Do you want to chase this obsessed person there first, or do you want to not go for them? You know, sometimes you might change your mind. It all depends on the match, how it's going, and what's in your favor. So, you know, without further ado, I'm going to showcase the next few matches of my idol matches, and you'll see what I mean by how great he is at holding down the genlock and so on and so forth. Some of them will include my voice, some of them won't, but here's to showing you guys as to why idol is just the most S tier killer in the game. I hope you enjoy, and as always, take care. Bye bye. That way the game slows down heavily. These are new players, so it makes a lot of sense. Point is, we're gonna stall out the game just a little bit. We're gonna kick some gens. Okay, there you go. I wanted them to save them, so therefore I didn't want them to die too early. Okay, they're new to the game. I'm not trying to kill them, so we're gonna chase after you. We're gonna give this to Vance. We'll go down here. You just hold W. No. There we go. Nice. And we kick this gen. Okay. Slow the game down. Oh. Come on. Ah, okay. Reach. There we go. Nice.
To be fair, I was on cooldown.
Next up.
I did no points though.
Vault this. We give it to. Oh, what? Oh, okay, the vaulted.
You wanna dance?
Next up is we're gonna go after. Who's next? Let me check. Take the gen so that way it progresses. We're gonna get out of here. Someone's up here. Gen. I heard their tiny footsteps and I got them. Right.
You're not him, but
Give it to you next. Someone's over here. It's an Amari. I'm gonna kick the generator so that way they can't. Yo, who's over here? No. I think we should leave him alone. Hold on, we're gonna leave him alone for now because we have this. We're gonna leave him. We're gonna play with our food real quick. All right. We're gonna go after this person over here now, which is the Amari, which they can't escape from me. I thought we were gonna go the other way, to be honest. All right, they got their Vagrant string ready, but it does not matter. That's where they have no stamina. Okay, over here we have. Who do we have over here? We have a cheap girl Riley. If we can hit this Riley, this is going to be golden for us. Because then they have no cheap girl to use. Oh, did I not lunge? I thought I spam quick lunge, but okay. There we go. Alright. So now they do gens super slow. As slow as this era. And we are A-okay with that.
let's see where you are.
To you next. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm not giving it to a gen rusher, like the Makoto, it's because right now everyone else is like focused. Everybody, Reapers are focused on objectives more than. Let me down this person at least. Let's go. Oh, okay, that works too.
Great.
Okay. shouldn't be chasing this person. We really don't have a necessity to, so I'm gonna leave them alone. They're forever just stuck with the lowest repair. Alright, now we can give it to this Vincent person. Is this an Amari? We're gonna go for this Makoto now. Sorry, Makoto. And as you can see now, we have almost everybody obsessed. This game is about to be a very long game because everybody is basically a looper except for one. Which, if I can get that one person who is using Manal work, we should be a-okay. Alright. 3 of them are over there, 2 of them are here, which I can actually see if I can get one here. Reach! Ooh! Okay, and they go as well. And that speed boost as well. Alright, the whole match is ours now. And we can now just go after anybody we want. And no matter how long we're in chase for, the gens will take a long time. Someone's up here. Got this, nice. See where this Riley will take us. Let's detect. Okay, they're over there. We're fine. We can chase this, honestly. We have so much time. Okay. Oh, they actually went for that. Oh, okay. Yep. There you go.
That was great.
Nice. Oh, they're up there. Okay. I think that's the Linden. Who's this? Is this the... This is who we need actually next. This is actually who we need to down next. The Gen Rusher. Get back here. And we can give this back to you. Yep. There you go. Oh, dude. Thought I had that for a second. Fall back? No. I need to make them use all their vaults. There you go. Nice. And now you're dead. Oh, wow. They actually got the protection. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Now we just go like that. There we go. Ooh. The game's over though. The gens are gonna be taking forever to do, and we basically have a nice executable win. Oh, I see somebody over there. I see an Amari. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh, I got you. I got you. Nope. I knew it. I got you just where I wanted you. Don't care if you rolled it. Oh, okay. I think they got stuck. I have you just where I wanted. Come here. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Get back here right now. There we go. And just like that, we have won the game. The last person may get the miss if they choose to find it or do so. So.
You wanna dance?
Hold on. Yeah, there you go. I think. See, this is where the whole W strategy is. There you go. It's whole W. There you go. Just waste all their vaults real quick. Okay, and they lagged. And GG's just like that. Alright, look at this. We're in a nice lobby with a good amount of people that know what they're doing. Alright. 1.4, 2.8, 2.4. I don't know what the other levels are. Alright, we gotta obsess everybody in this match. Okay, that works too. Is there a Linden? Oh, there is a Linden. Oh. Okay. can give it to that person. We have a lot of loopers here in this lobby. This is really good for us. It's really good for us, actually. There we go. Okay, so now we can go after this enemy for a bit. Once we give everybody hearts, we should be able to cook and absolutely... Alright, there goes that person. Nice. There's that one person. Down. Come here. Hold this. Oh, okay, they don't fall for mind games. We hold W. Oh. This is the idle gameplay right here. There you go, cheap throw's gone. Give it to this person. Now we're starting to, we have 2 people with the obsessions right now. We need to get more people. So we're gonna give it to him because they're a wit's end player. Okay, their cheap thrill's gone as well. That's good. That's good. Both cheap thrills are gone now. So now that both cheap thrills are gone, we're gonna give it to the other people that have it. W. Hey, there's a bird person over there watching from a distance. I should not be in this chase for too long. I gotta get out of this. Okay, don't lunge here yet. There you go. And now we chase after this person. Okay, we give the hearts to them. I can chase here. If I can kill this person. Okay, this is going to be a little difficult actually. Unless they use this loop here. If they want to use this loop here, I'll be. There you go. Nice. Right, perfect. Linden is down. Don't got to worry about them anymore. So now we have this, this, and this. We can hold a decent lock, actually. And I know how to in this map. There you go. Give it to this person now. Everyone has low repair. Really good, really good. I'm getting stuck on traffic cones and stuff. Now this is an infinite loop. I should probably not chase this. Yeah, I should not be chasing this. Yeah, I should not be chasing this. Too many people are here. So now we move away from this area because if we commit chase... I need to find the Akil. I think the Akil is my next priority. Okay. Nice. We need to hold the lock here. Yeah, we're gonna hold the lock here. So the Akil's not over there. I need to figure out where this Akil is. This Akil needs to be somewhere. We need to make the gen lose progress. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Interesting. There's a... Okay, over there. Perfect. I need to go find these people over here. There we go. There's that Riley. Right. My next card I'm gonna give to Toasty. Give it to you. And now everybody does gens extremely slow. Here we go. We mark where everyone is. Someone's over there. Awesome. Okay, this is what I need to... I need to kill this person. This is the only gen rusher. This is the only gen rusher that I needs to go. Do they not fall for mind games? I'm so confused how this person plays. Just gonna hold W. There we go. Nice. And everybody has slow repair. They're AFK, that's unfortunate. Come on. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. Alright. They're dead. And now the game is all mine. The next 8 minutes and 50. What's that? You want that generator done? No. We kill all generator progress around here. That way there's nothing left. Over there, that's fine with me. I am a-okay with the position I'm in right now. Everybody here has no repair. I'm like the best position. Let me go back to the generator. Thank you. They tapped it. We're fine. We need. Oh, this generator needs to regress. Okay, we need to let that generator regress. We need to let that generator regress. If we don't let that regress, then it's gonna be bad. Yeah, no, we gotta let this regress. Nice. Okay, nice. They all have no good repair at all. So now we go back here, down here. Is anyone on there? No, no one's on that generator. Nice. Take the generator. If I can get it down here. Ooh. Oh, okay. We gotta get back. We gotta get back up there. Nice. Okay. That gen is almost done. We can go back up here now.
Oh my god. No!
Oh, this gen progress is dead.
No, why you kick the gen?
Ooh.
Why you kick the gen? Why must you kick the gen? Why must you kick the gen?
I gotta keep kicking the gen. I gotta keep kicking this gen. Go down there. Nice. We're good. Now we go back. We're gonna guard this generator so that they don't touch it. That way the progress goes down. There we go. Look at that. Progress is going down, and the progress is way more down enough. That way I can go down here now. The generator. The gen progress is just dead. We're good. And we're gonna go leave them alone there. Okay, we're gonna go back now. Keep going back and forth here. Going back and forth here.
Please don't chase me. I'm 3 years old. Okay, wait, why me?
There we go. Nice. And that's a down. Perfect. Nice. And we're out of here. And we don't let them top the gen. We just keep the gen at the lower percentage. Okay, now we go over here now, because now they're trying to do this generator. Oh, that gen has no progress. I can just... Okay. There we go. Now we go over here. I literally can just hold this gen down for so long. We're good. No problem.
Wait, where?
There we go.
No, it's fine. I'm not messing with that thing.
Hold it. There we go.
Oh, I just lost it.
Be sure to chase a little bit. Okay, and then we go back. Ooh, okay. Keep him away from that generator. Peaky gameplay. A minute 57. 3 generators. Okay. And there we go. We go back. We go back here.
Dance.
We lead him away. I gotta make him drop. Go back here. I gotta check downstairs in a minute. We gotta check progress on this generator down here. No, actually. No, the progress on the generator downstairs won't be enough. Alright, now we check downstairs. Ooh, so close. GG's. There you go. GG's. Nope. Alright then. I proved my point.
Ready to dance? That was great. Not a lot of people can keep up with me. Don't feel that bad. Let's see how fast you crumble. Not a lot of people can keep up with me. Don't feel that bad. Dance. What a rush. Let's go again.
I won't go down!
That was great. I want to keep going. This will be fun. Try and keep up next time. Keep up. Don't dance together. Not a lot of people can keep up with me. What you want to see? Yes, sir. Had a good run.
I won't go down!